Hello, welcome back to my channel. Today I will be talking all about nouns. So simply, a noun is a person, a place, or a thing. For example, I am a noun, you are a noun too. The place, Canada, China, Australia, they are all nouns. And things, so all of the items in this classroom, they are all nouns too, like the chair, desk, table, and so on. But did you know we have many different types of nouns in English? So we categorize them in different ways, and we use them differently in the sentence depending on what we're trying to say. So let's get to it. Hello. First, we have our countable versus uncountable nouns. So the countable nouns, these are things that we can count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? How many do you see? So for example, books. I can count how many books are there. 1, 2, 3, right? Or tables, I can count how many tables are in the classroom, and I can count them with my fingers. Then we have the uncountable. So uncountable, we cannot count these nouns with our fingers. So for example, things like rice. We all like to eat rice. So the rice, we do not say, I need 100 rices, right? This is very incorrect. We never say that. So we cannot put an S at the end of rice. We just say, I need a bag of rice, or I need a kilogram of rice. We also have the word like rain. Again, we do not go and count every single raindrop outside. We just say, there is a lot of rain, or there is a little bit of rain, right? We never actually count the raindrops on our fingers. So we have many more examples of the countable versus uncountable nouns. There are hundreds of these in English, but make sure you know to categorize them depending on if we can count them or not. Next, we have our concrete versus abstract nouns. So the concrete nouns, these are things that we can touch, we can physically feel them or see them. And the abstract nouns, these are things that we cannot reach out and grab or touch or see. So for example, the concrete nouns, pencils, clothes, shoes, tables, all of these things are the concrete nouns. And then the abstract nouns would be maybe a dream, or hope, or happiness, fear, anger. All of our feeling words, most of them are the abstract nouns. Because if you think about happiness, we cannot see the object of happiness. We cannot touch happiness, right? We feel it inside as an emotion, but we cannot physically feel that thing. So those are the differences between the countable, uncountable, and concrete versus abstract nouns. We also have our singular versus plural nouns too. So the singular noun, singular just means one. So if you only have one of something, then we never ever end it with the S or ES. Then we have the plural nouns. Plural just means more than one. So I have 5 books. So remember, with the plural nouns, we have to add the S or the ES. Some words even have IES, like baby turns into babies, right? So if the noun ends with the Y, then we take away the Y and add IES instead. So we need to remember with the plurals, it's super important to spell them correctly and to pronunciate that S at the end. We also have collective nouns and compound nouns. So the collective nouns, these are words used to describe the group of people. So for example, a team, right? The team of scientists discovered the new cure. Or a family, right? My family, mom, dad, brother, sister, everyone together is called the family, and the family is the collective noun. The compound nouns are when we take two nouns and we put them together to make a new word with a new meaning. For example, like bus and stop. When we put them together in the sentence, bus stop makes a new meaning for that word. Or butterfly is another example. Butter and fly, they are two separate words, but when we put them together, then they create a whole new meaning of this butterfly. And we have proper nouns too. So proper nouns are the names of places or people, and we always capitalize the first letter. So for example, country names like Thailand or Canada or China, wherever you come from, they always start with the capital letter. Also, people's names like the President of the United States, or your own name too, we always put the first letter as the capital letter. So famous places too, like Mount Everest, or the Wall of China, right? These are always capitalized as well. So as you can see, we have so many different types of nouns that go into different categories in English. So it's really important to know that it's more than just a noun, a person, place, or thing, but we have the different categories for different types of nouns as well. I hope this video was helpful. Thank you so much for watching. See you next time. Bye-bye. So there you have it. That is a very quick overview of our different kinds of nouns that we have in English.